everybody. Now, this next story is out of Buffalo, New York. Young sister named Kiarre Harris. Now, she does the right thing. She does everything that I've been telling people to do is homeschool your kids. And she gets locked up for it. Her children gets put in foster care. Now, before I get to the story in which I'm going to show you guys the news clip, this is what I've been telling blacks to do. Our public school systems are the worst. If they're not going to treat you right, they damn sure not going to teach you right. What we have in our public school systems is horrific teachers who are underpaid, don't even want the job, and it was fucking horrific. They were 2 grades behind. The teachers didn't give a rat's ass, none of them. It was just the fucking worst. Now, what I want to point out is that that's what blacks need to do. Take your kids out of this horrific school system and homeschool your kids. Blacks need to have their own everything. We need to stop begging them to do everything for us. Let's beg the mayor, the governor to give us schools. Fuck that. Let's take our children out of these schools and teach them ourselves. Let's create our own jobs. Spend your money black owned. Now, what I want to point out is, you think these people going to sit back and let us take our own independence? Fuck no. It's going to be a fight. Just like when all blacks said they're going to take their money to black-owned banks here in Chicago. Do you know what they did? They closed that motherfucking bank. They went after the feds, went after that bank. Find any loophole to close it, and they closed it. Same issue here. Once people start taking their kids out of them horrible-ass Chicago public school systems, they're going to come after them parents. They're going to try to make an example. They're not going to sit still. Black people, we spend $1.3 trillion on white businesses. You think they're going to sit still while we wrestle that money away from them and spend it on blacks? You think they're going to sit still? Fuck no. Never. Not at all. Let me tell you something. I'll tell y'all a story. Now, I filmed protests and stuff like that, not going downtown. No disrespect to anybody. I appreciate everyone that stick up for our cause. But the police will let you protest. They'll give you the red carpet. Here you go, because they get paid overtime to do it, to cover that protest. And they just laugh at you. But I cover groups who go door to door, teaching black independence, build, buy, invest in your own community. And the police they are terrified. Let me tell you something. When New Wave Chicago goes out there and to door and tell people to build, buy, invest in their own community, let me tell you something. The police officers, they call their sergeants out. The sergeants call their lieutenants. The lieutenants call their chiefs. Get out here, we got a problem. Blacks are trying to unite. 3-4 paddy wagons. They are petrified at black unity. They give you the red carpet. Now, that's what I tell you. That's what I tell people. If you got the wrong message, they'll put you on CNN, MSNBC. Oh, yeah, go ahead and tell the wrong message. But somebody like Dr. Umar, who was telling the correct message, oh, fuck that. No, hell no. Censor him. Destroy his name. And like they did, and like they continue to do. Anybody that tried to tell blacks independence, they're going to destroy their names. Believe it. Now, I'm going to get into this story right now of Kiarre Harris. Go ahead, take a look.
All new at 11. Did a Buffalo mother's fight to educate her own children actually land her behind bars? Tonight, Kiarre Harris is facing charges while her 2 young children sit in foster care.
She tells us her decision to homeschool her children put a target on her back. Her story catching fire on social media tonight. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Bueller working this story, and she is finding out that this battle is just getting started.
I felt like the system was failing my children, and that's when I made the decision to homeschool.
Single mother Kiarre Harris was fed up. She says her 2 elementary school-aged children weren't excelling at their failing Buffalo public schools. So she filed these documents at Buffalo City Hall, informing the district of her intent to homeschool her children. According to the documents she provided to 7 Eyewitness News, they're dated December 7th, 2016. And the district says here it received her paperwork.
I spoke directly to the homeschool coordinator, and she told me that from this point on, my children were officially unenrolled from school.
But she says a week week later, CPS called, wondering why her kids weren't in school.
I told them that my children were homeschooled now, and I said that I can furnish the documents if they need to see it.
Harris says she went on with her homeschooling, but then, less than a month later,
I was confronted by the CPS workers and the Buffalo Police Department, and they said, well, it's too late now to show these papers. The judge has already made the order. We have to take your children. But they never did show me the order. And so since they didn't show me the order, I said, well, I'm not just going to give you my children. And from that point, they arrested me and said that I was obstructing the court order.
Harris says she hasn't seen her 2 children in 3 weeks. They've been living in a foster care institution.
I'm just a mother whose children have been torn from her arms.
The Buffalo Public School District says it cannot comment on this case due to federal laws, but says in order for a parent to file for homeschooling, they must have full custody of the children. Harris says she's a single parent and always has had full custody until her kids were taken away.
All of the documents were signed properly.
A member of the District Parent Coordinating Council says someone dropped the ball.
It should not have happened. Someone along the way, anywhere in the process after December 7th should have simply said, wait a minute, CPS should not be in here. The principal should have been circled back to and said, these students were unenrolled.
One thing that bothers me and the black community and our biggest issue is the home. And it's all single women running the home. First thing I noticed about the story, where's the fucking father? Why is it just one fucking female? I mean, goddamn, who are black women sleeping with? Who? Even if they're not together. I'm not mad at it if she's not married. If they broke up, that is fine. However, your kids got taken away from you. Where the fuck is the father at in this story? The news is coming out to talk to this woman. Father, come out and be with the mother. And you see how the news pointed out single mother. Then they put the kids in foster care. They couldn't give them to the father. They couldn't give them to the grandmother. That's the thing that's the biggest problem in the black community. And for real, every single story, every single news story in the news, if somebody get killed in Chicago, single mothers stand up there and talk about it. Every fucking one. Say I'm lying. I'm telling you, I work at a job where I see a lot of people all day, every day on my lunch break. I sit down with a new female every day just to chop it up. And every single one of them are single mothers where the father is nowhere in the child's life. Not even a little bit. Not even for anything. Doesn't even see the kid. Don't even know the kid. Nothing. Out of 100 women, out of 100 black women you talk to, you're going to find 100 women with no fathers in the child's life. How the fuck is this even possible? I'm not even exaggerating either. I'm telling you, it's over 90%. You'll be fucking rare to find a good guy. I mean, my sisters are laying with dirt bags that run off. That's the biggest problem in the household. We need to change that. We have to change that. That's our biggest problem in the black community. And because what happens is these single women raise these boys who grow up to be our statistics. Single mother cannot raise a man. It's just not even possible. Let's give it up. Statistically, say, oh, yeah, it's possible. Oh, really? Check out the jail system. We're failing on every single negative statistic you could possibly, and top the charts. Not even a fucking little bit, but double and triple other ethnicity groups here in America. So tell me I'm wrong. But at least you did the right thing. But for blacks, even if you're not together, the father needs to be there for that interview. The father needs to be there at their school. The father needs to be there everywhere in this situation. And black people, before you do an interview with the news or do anything, make sure that father is right there active in the news story. In the goddamn. I mean, this is an epidemic. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. I want y'all to like, comment, share this video. Peace. I'm out.